Hey guys, we're playing Hypixel Pit, and today I'm going to be talking about threats in Hypixel Pit. You know, if you play this game for like a couple days or a week, you're bound to run into one of those kids, either in chat or in a Discord server you decided to join, talking about, hey, yo, kid, you dare talk to me like that? You ready to get your internet taken away? It's pretty ridiculous how mad people can get over Pit. Like, dude, guys, you gotta understand this is still a block game. It's not that serious. I don't understand. Like, people literally just like you got an internet connection, one internet connection. I've run into one of these people myself. So basically, I was going around, I was just sitting in a chat, usual chilling, and I seen this kid talking about hacking in chat, and I said, like, imagine hacking, dude, hacking is kind of for losers. And I'm like, and he comes like, kid, shut up, dude, shut up. I don't think we want to have the talk, do we? And he comes and go finds my DMs through Pit's Central, because I haven't like muted my DMs. So he DMs me like, dude, you want to get booted offline? And I'm like, booted? What does booted mean? And he says, like, you don't know what booted mean? Are you retarded, kid? And I said, yes. Why are you surprised? Like, everybody calls me retarded. And he starts explaining what booted is. So basically, he's saying he's gonna like throttle my internet connection so I can't use my internet or whatever anymore. So I tell him, like, and then he says, like, he says we're like a location, like that he believes in my location, and he's like oh, that, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. And he says, like, oh, you got a static IP too, man? You're just begging to get booted. And I'm like, what do you mean static? And he says, like, he once again says, like, see, static, you don't know what static means. And I'm like, no. No, do you mean like the dictionary definition of static? Like, yes, I know that. And he's like, dude, okay, basically, static means like your IP doesn't change, and dynamic means your IP constantly changed. And I'm like, oh, well, that's nice. And he's I told him, thanks for telling me that. And he's like, yo, dude, I'm over here threatening to boot you offline. You're over here just trying to get an education. Like, and I said, yes. Is there a problem with that? Like, he just stopped talking to me. Like, he thought I was just such a retard that I wasn't even worth wasting his time. I mean, it's fine because I have a VPN, and what he found was my VPN, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, like, if he was actually willing to go through with it, is the problem. Like, dude, you're really over here threatening to boot me offline theoretically because I told you hacking is for losers. Like, dude, like most of the Pit players be like, oh my god, you're insulting me, kid. And you really think your insult to get to me, and then they do stuff like this, like, oh my god, kid, internet connection, one internet connection. Like, I don't understand. And then when in the grand scheme of things, when you think about it, like, dude, what do you think is more scary? Let me put this into perspective for you. You know that Google Chrome you use almost every day, that thing has like all of your information that they're constantly selling to people. It's kind of public if people are really looking for it. Like, some advertiser or even some creep on the internet can probably just buy your information off online from Google. And like, Google really does not care about privacy or you at all. So I mean, like, seriously, Google poses like a way more of a threat to my individuality than like some random kid on the internet who thinks he's cool because he has like he's using a Minecraft server to find my IP, theoretical one anyway. I don't exactly remember his name, but he found my IP, my VPN IP by going on to Pit Sandbox and just looking through like all the player names and IPs that logged on, and he, like, yeah. So basically, I wouldn't log on to Pit Sandbox without a VPN, or even log on to it all. Like, if there's people that are willing to go and use their server to try and DDoS or boot people, like, I don't think you should go on their server. That's not the only story. I've also met like another hacker. Like, this dude, the difference is like this dude was like blatantly hopping for like hours. Like, this is back when Hypixel's anti-cheat was so horribly bad that you could literally hop until you got to prestige and like prestige 6 and up. You didn't even need the bot. Like, so I told this kid, like, are you serious? You've been hacking for literal hours, dude. Like, do you have nothing better to do with your life? And he's like, dude, why you dare talk, you dare talk against me, kid? I'm gonna find you and murder you. And I'm like, what? Did you forget this was a block game? And I'm like, and I'm just like, dude, you're telling me you're gonna waste your time trying to find me, grabbing a knife out of your thing, driving like possibly multiple hundreds of miles to find me and stab me over a block game. Like, you cannot, if you actually did that, like, you're just handing me the W at that point, dude. Like, if you were willing to do that, you are such like an incomprehensible loser that you should not exist anymore. Like, dude, anyone who's willing to do something that stupid and that like petty probably didn't get raised right by their parents. Even saying the thread in and of itself is like something on just a way loser moment. Anyway, yeah, pit players, they keep saying they don't care, and then they just do stuff like that. I don't understand. So, moral of the story: get a VPN. It's a worthwhile investment, and it'll keep you safe from the little losers who have nothing better to do with their life and yeah, are probably very insecure about themselves. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Watch me talk about IRL traders in the video up there. Yeah, I know it probably has a decent amount of dislikes, but when it's pit videos, dude, you can't really expect like people not to dislike your videos, dude. And I only have like 100 subscribers, so I mean, like, and I get like 500 600 views on those videos. Like, I'm obviously pulling a lot of people who are just probably toxic and disagree with absolutely everything I say for basically no reason, or just dislike me because they don't like me. Like, dislikes don't really matter when I'm making these type of videos. Anyway, I should probably specify how VPNs work, by the way. VPNs, they aren't like they aren't like your guardian angel. They stop all the threats. Like, no, that's not how VPNs work. How VPNs actually work are they take your IP, send that encrypted data to a